Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to chapter 1 of this course. Now here we're going to be talking about domains. Now domains are incredibly important, specifically domain names, because it defines your online presence for your business. Now the service we're going to be using to kind of both find a domain, purchase a domain, and connect a domain to our email provider is Namecheap. Now for those who already have purchased a domain through another provider like GoDaddy or Domain.com or oneandone.com, we're going to show you as to how to still connect your domain to your email service or to the email service that we're going to be using in this course. However, for this particular example, we're going to be using Namecheap.com. So follow along and let's get started. So when we go to Namecheap.com, you can get there quite literally just by typing Namecheap, N-A-M-E-C-H-E-A-P, into Google. And what you should be seeing is this homepage, which is Namecheap.com, and this search bar. Now, in the search bar, you're going to want to type in your business name because that's the most relevant thing to you. So for me, I want to type in Social Group because that's my business. And what I want to do is I want to keep bulk search on because bulk search will essentially pull different domain names and endings from all across the internet and compare as to which ones are available. So if I click search, now we kind of have the word social group right here. And now when we're looking for a domain name, we want something that's not only relevant to the business, not only is the name of the business, but we also want to focus on the ending. Now, for those who don't know as to what different endings there are, I'll just kind of go over them. The word com means commercial. The word net means network. The mean org means organization. And the word biz means business. For you, you can kind of pick and choose as to which one you like the most, but I like ones that really either A, flow off the tongue really well and are easily brandable, B, can easily be typed into a search bar and be found very easily because that's how people are going to find your website, or C, one that is kind of just so funny and kind of memorable that people can walk away from your website after viewing it for the first time and be able to go back or convey your website to a friend. So, as you can see here, I got a bunch of different results for Social Group. We have socialgroup.life, socialgroup.stream, socialgroup.online. You kind of just want to choose one that makes you feel good. This is kind of a branding play on your own end, and depending as to what your business calls for, considering I am in the videography and production kind of scene, I like the name socialgroup.stream. Now, if I want socialgroup.stream, I'm going to hit the plus button here on the cart, and it's going to add it to my cart, as you can see here. Now, if I click View Cart, perfect. It's going to give me a couple options on my domain registration, okay? I have the option of either expanding my domain from 1 all the way up to 10 years. I can click on Auto Renew, and I can do a bunch of other cool little things. So let me just talk about this panel really quick. Now, your ICANN fee is essentially just your registration fee for using essentially your domain, which in my case is socialgroup.stream. Yours will be different. Now, ICANN fee essentially is just an annual fee, and it's really not anything to worry about. It's only 18 cents. My particular domain is 48 cents, and note that that's just for this year. Every year following that, it changes. So, as you can see here, I have Auto Renew clicked on. Now, what is Auto Renew? Well, it is just as it sounds. Essentially, it allows me to renew my domain every single year without me really having to think about it. So the reason why we do that is so we don't have to go into Namecheap.com and actually put in our credit card info again and then purchase whatever we'd like. So in actuality, this entire process to create your free business email at the very most will cost you 48 cents. Okay, so last thing here is just the Whois guard. Now, Whois guard essentially is blocking Whois, and Whois is the service that's used to find out information on that domain, who owns the domain, and as to where that domain is registered. If you want to block as to whoever sees that information, you can have anonymity by turning on the Whois guard, and I have mine enabled so no one knows, and it's free, which is pretty cool. In most like registration services like GoDaddy and One&One, this is actually a fee of normally about $2, so save some money there. Just to show you as to kind of what that looks like, if you are going into, I don't know, search for, I want to get socialgroup.com, you can see that it's not available. But what if you love socialgroup.com, or what if you love yourbusinessname.com? Well, there's an easy way to do that if it's not available. Just click Make an Offer. And you can actually make an offer right through Namecheap to essentially domain agents. And domain agents are kind of just people at Namecheap who reach out to the person who owns that domain on your behalf to make an offer to them saying, hey, I'm interested in purchasing your domain. How much would you like to sell for? And normally there's a back and forth, just like an auction. Now, if I want to find out for myself and I want to kind of skip that process, I can always go through Whois. And Whois is a pretty common service that's used by all domain registrants, and essentially it gives us a database of information on the particular domain owner. So as you can see, socialgroup.com was registered through GoDaddy, because we see the register URL, the register Whois is GoDaddy. And then if you scroll all the way down, you can see actually the registrants, all of this information actually. So we can see not his name or her name, but rather the phone number and the location in where they live, which is kind of scary if you think about it, which is why I kind of recommend that you actually put on the privacy settings. I'd much rather have somebody reach out to me over email from a register's, from I guess like a registration company like Namecheap or GoDaddy than have some random person call me up because all my information is public. So make sure you put on that privacy setting right there. So once you essentially purchase your site, all you have to do is, or your domain rather, you just have to go into View Cart, plug in your information, hit Confirm Order, and then just follow the essentially instructions on the screen, and it will confirm your purchase. Now, once all that is done, you will then be looking at a dashboard that looks like this. So if I'm back at the main page. If I go to Domains, right, and I want to just go down to Personal Domain. Now I can either put in my personal domain, and or I can go to my account and I can click my dashboard. Now this is my main dashboard, and this shows all the different domains that I own under my account. And here I have 2 domains that I already pre-purchased, of which those are the ones I'm going to be using for this particular example. So I have AcuityBio.Solutions, one of the clients that I worked with a while back. Now this is going to be the domain I'm going to be using for this particular course, and yeah, that is going to just be the start of as to how to go about using Namecheap to find, purchase, and register your domain. Thanks so much.